know you do. I can leave it.
Good afternoon. I'd like to call our council meeting to order today. It's July the 9th, 2025. We'll start off with the invocation. Chief, we ask that you lead us in our Chief Jones, Tom Jones.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you tonight. We thank you for everything transpiring in our lives. Thank you, Lord, that you allowed us the privilege and opportunity to come out to this city council. And we ask that you would allow all the cities and businesses of the city to be beneficial to the city and bring glory to your name. So in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Councilman, we had an opportunity to review your meeting minutes on this day. Are there any questions about the meeting minutes? If there's no question about the meeting minutes, all those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Depending chair, the ayes have it. And the motion carries. Item number 1 on new business. We have purchase of the module for the daycare. So for a follow-up with the progress, we'll make some strides on the daycare today. They actually had some free sign-ups and continued interviews right here in this room today. It's a partnership that we developed during COVID-19 with some of the funds we used to help grade the site and get the site ready. And we put it out for bid for people that wanted to do it. We got a bidder and we've been working with it. So the last few months have been very wet. So we have not had opportunity to put the foundation down. It'll be a concrete foundation for this module. The module is we have already been wired the funds for the purchase of the module. The module total cost is $109,000 and $109,900. That's what the amount that has been wired to us to complete this project. The reason why it's wired to us and not purchased through them is because the building will be ours. So this is a donation that is being given to us to complete the project, and this money is designated specifically for this cause. The module is already ready. We just can't bring it in because the foundation is not complete at the site. So that I don't know any questions.
I'm honestly behind. Who's wiring us the money?
This is the daycare partnership lady that we're doing with Advanced Daycare with Valencia Lavender. This is the same lady we've been doing.
I know that, but why are we not?
Because it's gonna be ours. So she's gifting us the funds so that way we're able to purchase it as a city. And it'll be our name, the original deed will be in our name, and there won't have to be any transfer.
Why wouldn't she just want it? Why wouldn't she just want it?
So also I think the way the agreement is written, we'll be responsible for those responsibilities as far as maintenance and upkeep on some of the items. She's gonna do the interior, but we'll be responsible for some of those maintenance upkeep items. So it makes more sense for us to take control of that, and then plus she's donating that fund to the city directly. So she's gonna more than likely write some of that off to the saying she gave X amount of dollars, her company gave X amount of dollars to the city. It could be, she could write it off on that. Oh, that's more. But go ahead, Nicole.
So this is a deviation from the original, but I thought that she was supposed to be sole owner of it. She's bringing it in, and she's, I thought that we were supposed to be responsible. That's when we was talking about the old job meeting, about us being that was our building, that we were going to be responsible for the upkeep of that building. So, is this like a franchise that is taking care of the finances, or is this coming from her?
This comes from her. She's giving the funds to the city to make the purchase of the building. Originally, we were supposed to have that building behind the daycare, But the money that it would have took to fix it and bring it up to code was not feasible, for what you could bring in a building for. So that,
So what are the stipulations now for the contract? You know,
the,
how does that work now?
okay, so she'll be she's wiring us the money for the building. The building will belong to the city of Allentown. She will be the one that will be running the daycare. And then she will be leasing the funds, she'll be leasing the property from us that is sitting on from us for $100 a year, which is the same what it was before with what's up with Joyful News. I think it was $1, but we get 100 this time. And she will be the person who's operating the daycare. So the business will be hers to operate, because that will be in that location.
So, another question, with it being ours
Mhm.
after this purchase, so just per se, perhaps, it doesn't do what is expected for it to do, then where does that leave us, as a city, with hiring staff and doing all of this, which I know she have, she's hiring staff, but where does that leave us basically with a building that we would have to?
So worst case scenario, if it doesn't work the way we think it wants to work, then the city came up because we got a building. So that's the worst case
Actually, I
scenario.
understand what she's getting at $20,000 bill.
Because the building that we were offering her
Sure.
was not up to par. And she didn't want to put that kind of money in that building because it would have to be almost torn down in order to meet the needs for 60 to 70 kids to be able to come.
Okay, and I guess she doesn't want to buy and it be, whose name is this ultimately going to be in, the city or hers?
It's in the city.
Okay,
It's gonna be ours. It's gonna be the city of Allentown here.
so what's she going to get out of it if the daycare doesn't work out?
She
Are we going to buy the $100,000 building from her?
No, she's giving us the money to purchase the building. The building is ours. She's gonna be charging for the kids that are going to come in, and that's what will be her, what she'll be making her funds on. But as far as the building to the city of Allentown is ours. This is an Allentown native. She wants to give back to the community, and this is part of her way to give back to the community. So
I'm not going to know if she's a good person or not. That's just,
that was the nature, because when she told me, but this is her contribution to this community because she grew up. And she's opening up the daycare.
She also wanted to work with me, come in to school before she got in.
I'm not saying the daycare is not a good idea. We need a daycare that's obvious to everyone around here. That's just, I guess, different than what we first thought, or what we first paid for.
So it's in the plan, Mayor, ready that she will give the money to us she give us the funding, and we have to buy it.
We already have the funds. The funds have already been wired. They're already sitting in the grant account.
It was through her, right?
Yes, through her, directly through her.
I mean, I don't have a problem with knowing that, what you said, that the funds were there. Just like the original, in the original thing that was set up, and there's a turn of events out there that she wants to.
Well, we would, I understand, and that's the reason why we've been doing the groundwork on the outside, out in front of the building. It's been out there, and that's part of why the groundwork's been done, is why we remove the playground and all those. And I keep it abreast as much as I can. But again, that's the, I don't have, unless you got no.
So what are we doing? What's
So the only thing we were doing at this point was, because I can't make a purchase of this magnitude without the authorization of council, and then these are funds that are allocated to us. This is just so that we can purchase that modular unit.
So what you're asking us for is to, purchase a module with funds that's been contributed by the person that wants to acquire the building for us.
Yes.
How long we get up with the
Well,
bill?
we,
Go to mail, we get table and have a conversation.
well, we had a work session Monday, but then nobody, kind of came. So, but I mean, the information is always there. It's out there. We want to discuss it. That's fine. I would ask that if we do have some further discussion, that we do call the meeting, so that way we can go ahead and finish it, because this has been kind of in the works for quite some time.
So,
No, you fine.
okay, so, I mean, if it's been held up, as you say,
Because
you
of
know,
water.
because of the
Right.
rain, water, so, what is the liability now of pushing?
Because now it's getting dry, so we're able to move forward with it. School is about to start. And so that's the other angle that we're trying to go with, parents being able to make arrangements for their children. The goal was to have it open by June the 1st. But because of the weather, we weren't able to do that. And they, like I said, they've been working on the soil for the last, how many weeks? I mean, they've been working on it, but it's just not cooperating. So the weather's finally getting drier. So that's why the process has been accelerating, because now they're ready to put the modular unit down. And they've been ready to, the modular unit has been ready.
One more question, Matt.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if we get all this done, what's the oldest day she looking at? Oldest day?
Opening day, like I said before, they gave interviews. They did interviews at the library about 2 weeks ago. I think they did interviews today. They also have started signing up kids for slots as well. So as soon as the slab is poured, the building will be brought in, and then she's looking at open day before school, trying to get it before school starts. So that way we can get it, because the original date was back in June. But
So I think we should go ahead and vote on this tonight. We can go yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. If they want to table call, so I think we have problems. We have a lot of problems. Work study, we got a lot of stuff going on. But I think we should vote. You vote yes or no. You don't feel like this.
and this
Vote yes.
and this other thing, if we need to talk about it this week, then I would rather, if everybody feel more comfortable doing it. I don't know, or either me personally, let's just wait, do something this week, the end of this week, set something up, and then have and then go forward, because again, this is holding up the citizens and kids that got kids, and this lady on my house. So I think
I don't think it's holding up citizen. I think that if we want to make sure that we're making a sound decision, and we're making sure that we got all the ins and outs, and I don't think, it's holding up citizen. Because that's what we want to do. We want to do the right thing for the citizen. And then if we do something that's over the top, then the council and the mayor is going to get, chopped up for it. So
absolutely.
we want to make sure that we listen and we do whatever needs to be done to make sure that we see this thing through, and everybody get a clear understanding.
And that's 100% fine. Again, like I said, I've been working on this since last year, so we gotta wait another couple of days, and that's fine, because I've been working on it probably every week since last year. So it's fine. We can, if there's a motion on the floor to vote it, then we're ready.
If we leave, we just be going on what we're talking about now. So I agree, we gotta have the city attorney there then. So that's the only thing we can be. If we have that meeting, he needs to be there. The same thing with us now. It can be the same thing we talking about this. Somebody gonna be out, and it gonna be the same thing.
So
I think more so like the lady that's giving $100,000 donation for it should be present, and not city attorney.
She was saying, I think the city attorney should be there, and not. But I'm gonna make a motion right now. And y'all can yes and no. I'll make a motion. I'm about to say, you ain't got to. It's on y'all. Let me the record show that Tommy Wilk have made a motion for the daycare to carry on.
All right, is that, I didn't hear that. You
I
put
made
that
the
in the
motion.
form of a motion?
That was a form motion.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
There's a motion in the floor to approve the purchase of the bottle for the daycare unit. Is there a second? I'll second it. All those, cause I'm ready to make it go happen. Is there any other discussion at this time? All right, if there's not any discussion, we'll move to a vote. All those in favor, let it know by saying aye.
Ah,
Any opposed?
Nay.
you do a
All
count.
right, let's do a roll call.
Roll call.
Let's start from my left and work to the right. Start with Councilman Ball.
Nay.
Councilman Mayor Wyndham, yay. Councilman Lewis.
Yeah.
Councilwoman Gillum.
Yay.
Councilman Wilkes.
Yes.
The pending chair, the ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 2, parade permit for Jabari Peoples Celebratory Parade. Chief Jones has been going over the parade route. Mr. Jabari Peoples passed away, and there's a celebration that's supposed to happen on this Saturday. The parade is supposed to start at 10 o'clock. And tentatively the route will be passing by on 15th Street to come up from Highway 17, make a left on 1st Street, pass on West Side Apartments, make a right on 15th Street, and then make a right on 3rd, and then come straight through the heart of town, and then come behind the Allison City Hall and come on this street right here. Similar to what we do on other routes. Chief, are there any issues with that at this time that you see?
I guess it was just parade, the parade itself.
Mhm.
Call, walking.
So there'll be people walking, people in the van, that'll be walking, and people that are driving their vehicles behind the hearse. That's the best of it that we do. The parade portion won't start until we get to the old food press section where people line up.
Do you know how many signed up again?
Signed up to be in the parade.
Yes.
The family members will said that they plan on being on the side and watching. So really, it's just it'll be just him coming to the city hall that Saturday, and the bands that'll be walking. There'll plan to be cars and all that type of stuff. But most of the folks that asked to be walking sit on the side of the street as he makes his last ride past town in downtown. Good. All right. There's other question about item number 2 on the council.
We know, the situation, we know, the things, surrounding the situation. So how is this, according to the police staffing, with the coverage that will be here, in Ellisville? And also, is the city with grass and all of that feasible for someone to come here? So how is that gonna look? For the guys? What is the staff gonna look like for that day? I mean, because you talking about people may come, so you're gonna have to, overtime and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You gonna look.
It's the same as we do our Allenville homecoming where we have 5,000 to 10,000 people when they come in. So I don't think there would be a problem. That the chief is. We ran a parade before of deep numbers. There will be other supporting law folks across the county that will help us just like they help us every other time. And we, you know, of course, you don't know what you don't know, but I know the volunteer department, they got some guys that are gonna be available. All our staff that are available will be there. We won't just be the normal, okay, you got one person here on Saturday. So, I mean, it's nothing different than whatever. As far as on the route side, we've already started taking care of the route and make sure that the way that it's supposed to go, that we don't pick up and we got some more stuff to do and cook. Make sure that things in line that nature. So we want to make sure we give a good representation out of it. So, I don't know if that answers your question. That's what we get. Any other questions on item number 2?
Everything hired and not being hired, that new shingles will be here, because that is different than house and new shingles.
You know what I mean? I speak to everybody. I mean, anybody might be there. Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. I speak to everybody. That's what I expect. That's preparation to prepare for. But
So we are prepared for that.
that's what we're preparing for. But I mean, if news comes, they just got cameras and they just gonna be filming, so they won't have much. They may interview people, but they on the other than that, I don't know.
Chief, what say you?
I can come in. If I need to.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Okay, I got you. All right, any other questions about item number 2? If not, all in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Any chair, the ayes have it, motion carries. Council Payable, are there any questions about the bill that was presented today? No question about the bills. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? Any chair, the ayes have it, motion carries. Chief,
Hey, real quick, just to piggyback upon a couple things that was stated in reference to Saturday. I'm gonna have all the staff, all Abbeville Police Department staff out there be at work. Due to the severity that you said of this last day, with the people and the family. Also recognize that we're gonna be having protests as well. It's gonna be protests because it's been going on ever since. So we want to make sure that protests be peaceful. We're gonna do all we can possibly to do our due diligence as law enforcement here. Like I said, I'm gonna have all Addisville Police Department, Chief Jones, gonna have for his staff out to make sure that we do all we can in reference to Saturday. Okay.
I hear what you say. Are you gonna have any more other than you are? Y'all do an awesome job, but are you gonna have, I mean, due to the nature?
It's question, it is posted already in reference to the survey, for Saturday. Even not just the service, the parade and stuff is already out there as well. Other law enforcement know about it as well, so they're gonna be in the city of Addisville as well. Again, for the parade and all, due to the media presence. I think Rebecca said it's on record. We're looking for the media to be here to a number as well, because even the parade itself has been broadcast that it's going to be. So we're going to do all we can as law enforcement, the local law enforcement, Pickens County, make sure that we be visible during protests and parade and the service itself, because like I said, the youth, will be getting doing the service as well due to the nature of the incident. So we solicit even the city council. I mean, the president, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? We don't know. But we just hoping that we're gonna be there just to do our part as long as with that said, I'd like to introduce just I guess to say present two of our new recruits hired for the supervisor, and they will be working on Saturday as well. Officer Selena Knox and Officer Jordan Kennedy. We've been getting them ready for the next academy class that will start next month on August the 11th. They've been doing their run-in, and we're finalizing all of their paperwork for a post, Alabama Peace Officer and training and the Civil Valley Field. So we've been kind of getting themselves prepared and ready for training during the summertime. So like that. Welcome on board. What better time to come on board than this time right here?
Good job. All right, and with that being said, we're gonna get them to stand up. I'll be out there. Chief, I'm gonna get you to come on up in front of me. Get you what you trying to do? Okay, work. And the reason I wanted to stand up so that way they can everybody get a good look at who they are, know who they are, see their faces, know that they are representatives of Allenville now, and that we're not gonna swear them in now because they ain't officially officers yet. Until they finish their training at school. When they get back to school, we do official swearing in, have some cake and cookies and lunch and all that type of stuff. But this, we want to make sure that we recognize them and show that the city of Allenville, that we are continuing to grow in our numbers on our police and trying to keep everybody safe and secure. Y'all have anything y'all want to say? No? That'll work. Good to meet y'all. Welcome aboard then. Yes. Thank y'all. Let's get them a hand.
Oh, no. All right.
Let's give them a hand. Our next part on the street department. Again, I gave part of that already. We've been moving around, especially on the parade route, to try to ensure to make sure that we do what we got, as well as trying to catch up on grass. As far as the water, the weather has been blessed. It is not raining every single day, so we've been trying to make up we lost ground on that side. Fire.
We have some leftover fireworks. Just kind of be careful what we shoot. I think we answered the call this week on the grass fire from fireworks. Just stay hydrated. Anything from council?
I thought you said we had some leftover.
Yeah. What you said?
Y'all want to shoot?
Y'all want to shoot?
I already did. All right. Thank you, Chief. Chamber of Commerce report. I don't think we got anything on the chamber side today. On our Parks and Recreation report, they should be closing down shortly. The summer program has been kicked off. We've been averaging only 30 kids, I think, a day. Today they went to a swimming pool at Tranquility to kind of show them how to learn and grow about swimming. They've been having different speakers come in. The program is on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And so that seems to be going well. The 4th of July, it's kind of like 4th of July. Councilman Ball was spearhead some of that. Commissioner Nolan and Parks and Rec. That's on the real talking about it. So they sponsored. We had popcorn, hot dogs, and all that stuff at the pavilion. And then we had a fireworks show. The first annual, hopefully, fireworks show, Adamsville. And we didn't have to pay nobody $10,000 for it. So, because that was, so I want to thank Chief Jones, because he was out there running around with us, trying to make sure we didn't get hit while we no fireworks. And we had a fire truck out there just in case, so that was good. On the museum report, I don't have anything new as far as on our museum report. Councilman Wilkins, is there anything new?
Yeah, you know, like you said, it's in vain. I guess that's why we got the police department, fire department. Yeah, it could be.
I'm talking about the museum.
Oh, that's about the museum.
Okay, all right.
About the museum.
I'm gonna come back to you. No problem. All right, anybody in the general public have anything at this time? All right, I'll start with, go ahead, Councilman Wilkins.
Yeah, and just, you know, Chief Jones, you say, see something, say something. I don't know, might be some stuff going on Facebook. I'm not even on Facebook. You know, so sad. I mean, we citizens need to be watchful, hearing anything, let somebody know. So it is our city. It is live city attitude. Everybody else it?
Hey, if I entertain a motion to adjourn,
So moved.
just move in second. All those in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Ah.
All right. It's just
Ho, ho.
I'll just let them know, hey, this